dropping bombs though. She's not just going number one.
We are way over for our alcohol.
G'day guys, welcome back to another video. This video we're heading to Cape York. So the first leg we're leaving from Cape Trib up to Cooktown, and we're pretty pumped. We've left the van in Mossman and we're taking the car and the swag and even a tent. So pretty keen to get stuck into it.
Yoo! Alrighty, we're just leaving Cape Trib and we're on the start of the Bloomfields track up to Cooktown. So I'll just show you on a map where we're heading. So, let me get my bearings. We left Mossman yesterday and came to Cape Trib, and then we're going to head along the Bloomfields track up to Cooktown. First water crossing, and we just passed a little Hyundai as well, trying to get through like muddy tracks.
Yeah, not ideal.
I think it was a hire car, so that poor hire company. Alright, first water crossing. It looks pretty rocky and it's pretty shallow. We've been driving for 15 minutes and this is what we've come to. Look at these views and look how high up we are. So the last 2Ks have pretty much just been full uphill, so I've been pooping my pants a little bit in the car, but Bryce reassures me that it's all good. You would not want to be towing a caravan or even a trailer up here because it was pretty hectic. Just steep hills, like not corrugations or anything, but it was just pretty steep. So this is a nice view that we've got now, and we're going to keep going on to Cooktown. They've even had to concrete this one. Imagine pooping my pants. I hate going uphill.
This one's quite steep.
It's like 30-something%.
31% graded.
Oh, just keep going, just keep going. Come on, you're doing good, car. Now we're coming downhill.
I could not imagine having the caravan push us downhill like this. That'd be horrible.
That'd be freaky.
We made it to Cooktown and we are staying at the Orchid Travellers Park.
It's Orchard.
Orchard or Orchid?
I don't know.
I don't know. Same thing. We've quickly set up camp. We've had a bite to eat, and now we're going to go have a look at a few things around the town. We might be here 2, maybe 3 nights at this stage, depending on what's around and what there's to do. Now you got to run through it all.
We've just come out to the Botanic Gardens for a little walk and look around. It's really pretty. There's heaps of tropical plants and flowers. A lot different than what we used to back in SA, so it's quite interesting.
And some fruit. No, I don't know what that is. I wouldn't eat it.
Alrighty, I'll give you guys a bit of a look around on our little campsite here in Cooktown. It's in a really good location at this park, right near the pubs, not that we've been, and the main street, so it's all walking distance. This is our little setup. We'll just run you through. Oh, we had to bring the soda stream because we're only allowed, it's like 30 cans, 2 litres of wine. We thought if we bring the soda stream, then we can have a nice cool drink and it doesn't have to be alcoholic.
Which is a shame.
Yeah, it is a shame, but...
So I do love a beer.
We've got our little companion cooktop. Oh, doesn't look that neat and tidy at the moment, but this is awesome to cook on. I might show you guys later when we're making curry, because it pumps out some serious heat in this little cooker. And then we brought a tent as well as our swag, because when we were up Steep Point, we got eaten by mozzies.
Yeah, so it's just nice to have a little place you can escape just in case the bugs get real bad. And
yeah,
over night time we can watch a movie or
chill and watch Netflix.
Just can work on the laptop and
yeah, got a little escape there while we're not with the van. I will give you a little show inside. Hopefully it's pretty clean. Yes, we have the portaloo in there. That's when I need to wee in the middle of the night, and I don't want to walk all the way to the loos. And there's our swag, so we just pull it all the way open, and then it's just a nice comfy mattress. Pretty minimalistic.
Yeah, I guess so. Still got a fair bit of stuff that we probably could get away without, but like the toilet, it doesn't need to be in here when we're in the caravan park.
Yes, it does. Because when I need to go at 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm not trekking over to the toilets on my own.
The worst thing is she's dropping bombs though. She's not just going number one.
That is a load of crap.
Literally. Good morning. After 2 days in Cooktown, or 2 nights in Cooktown, we've packed up and ready to move on to Elam Beach. So we're going to head there. It's about 150 k's away. There's a couple of waterfalls along the way as well, and Elam Beach is meant to be home to some coloured sands, so hopefully that'll be pretty cool.
We thought it might be interesting to video all the fuel prices coming up to the Cape, and as they progressively get more expensive. When we left Mossman the other day, it was $1.41, and now it's $1.53.9, and we'll keep you posted for the rest. Hopefully it's not too ridiculous, but we've heard the prices can be pretty expensive. Alright, actually turns out we're not going to Elam Beach because we've just gone past the sign about the alcohol restrictions, and we thought that Elam Beach was outside of the Aboriginal community, but it's not. It's still kind of in there, so we are way over for our alcohol because you can only have 30 cans of light or mid-strength beer and 750ml of wine, and we've got a bit more than that, so we don't want to risk it, but that's all right because there is Isabella Falls just up the road, so we're just going to change our plans a little bit and see if we can camp there for the night. Isabella Falls is a nice spot, but because it's only about 10 AM in the morning, we're just gonna have a little look around, grab a bite to eat because we haven't eaten today yet, and then we're probably just gonna keep heading on back down past Cooktown and just see if we can find any decent campsites for tonight. We're in no rush, but we'll just keep heading on.
Hey, so plans changed from Elam Beach. We went to a couple other spots. They didn't really look too good, so we're at the Lions Den Hotel. So straight to the pub we go. Chelsea can set up the tent and the swag, and I'll meet her in the pub later on. All right, babe. Tent's there, swag's here, hammer's in the car. I'll catch you later on. Well, you don't look too happy about that.
No.
Chelsea's just jumped in the car because she's afraid the goanna's gonna get her. Apparently he's cruising around this way. He's just there. He knows Chelsea's gone in the car, so that's what he's looking for. Is I can smell the fear on her.
Thank you very much.
So down here at the Lions Den Campground, they actually have a river flowing along the back of their property. The locals here assure us it's croc free and it's a freshwater swimming hole, and it looks absolutely beautiful. got some one pan nachos going on.
It's the first time we've done anything like this away from the caravan, so
just sort of making it up as we go along.
Yeah.
Doesn't look too bad.
Wow, that's actually turning out pretty good. I just made Bryce do a U-turn here at Lakeland because I found a little fruit and veg shop. Chia seeds, pumpkin, avocado. Oh, they're big ones.
Bags of avocados.
$5, isn't it?
$5
a bag.
Yeah, wow.
Between Lakeland and Laura, there's a little stop off on the side of the road, and it's called Split Rock Art. And we're just gonna head up here now. I think it's only a 300-meter walk. Hopefully it's a pretty easy walk because I've got Birks on and Bryce has got thongs.
But I always go everywhere in thongs. This rock art is some of the clearest we've ever seen.
These ones are meant to be tall spirits. A little bit creepy. Not sure how well you can see them on the camera. Oh, his legs. This is it. We're leaving the bitumen and heading onto the dirt. Apparently it's been graded recently, so hopefully the corrugations aren't too bad yet. I think we're just going to pop the tyres down a little bit anyway, just in case.
Whenever we get on gravel roads or dirt roads and we know we're going to be on them for a while, I always tend to put the tyre pressures down about 10 psi all round, just to make it a bit of a comfier ride and to make sure your shockers and all your springs aren't working too hard.
Check out our free camp for tonight. It's only 5 minutes out of Cohen and it's right on a river which is safe to swim in. So that's our bath for tonight, and Bryce is just setting up camp now.
I'm in the water here, cruising around, cooling off, and there's our camp right here. Car, tent, ready for the night.
We're just leaving camp that we stayed at last night, just 5 minutes out of Cohen. We're just going to fill up with petrol, dump the toilet and dump our rubbish and stuff, and then we're gonna head along the PDR. Again, we've only got about 170 k's to go today, and then we're staying at
the Morton Telegraph Station.
Yeah, I keep forgetting the name of everywhere. Yeah, so hopefully the road is pretty good again today, because most of it was actually bitumen yesterday. They've got like massive chunks where you're driving for maybe like 10-15 minutes on the bitumen and then it goes back to dirt. It's pretty well maintained. All right, fuel update. This one is $1.75 and we're at Cohen. We're just about to cross the Archer River. About 2 weeks ago, all this section of the Cape was shut because you couldn't actually get over the river here. But it looks pretty dry now. We're expecting a bit of a water cross. Oh wow, look at the car.
Oh yeah.
There's a car in the water. Shit.
Imagine that phone call to your boss. Hey, sorry, I've just lost the car in the Archer River. Chelsea's doing her first bit of driving since we got back to Cairns. And it's on a dirt road.
And it's a bit wet and slippery.
A couple little muddy crossings and it's good.
One up here.
Looks like she's enjoying herself.
I am actually. I think because there's not much traffic around too, so you can just like take it at your own pace. There you go, a bit of a water crossing.
Just gonna get the car all muddy.
Flog it through. Well, I don't usually clean the car, so it's not like that.
true.
Oh yeah!
Nice work, babe.
Tonight's camp is Moreton Telegraph Station. It was 12 bucks an adult to stay here. It's got hot showers, toilets, laundry, and is just a good little stop after a day's drive. The car is a bit filthy.
Yeah, I let Chelsea drive for like 45 minutes and look what she does to the thing.
Oh, yuck! It was big! Oh, yuck! The things I do for a good shot. Yuck!
So we're here at Bramwell Station, which is the start of the old telegraph track. Unfortunately, we haven't heard very good things about it at all, so we're going to duck in and have a look at bits and pieces and see what it's like, but can't say that we're going to do the whole thing because we're not really rigged up for that, and doing it on our own, probably not the best idea.
It is the start of the season and there's probably only been like a dozen cars that I think have actually done it.
Yeah.
Some cars just rebuilt the bridge as well, one of the log bridges, I'm not sure what it's called.
Yeah, that was only a week ago, and some of the crossings at the moment are like a metre, bit over a metre, so probably not worth risking our stuff to...
We might duck in and have a look, but I don't think we're actually going to do any of the crossings. Yes, you read that correctly. It's $2.05 to fill up with fuel at Bramwell Station. It's gonna hurt a little bit, isn't it, Bryce?
Yeah, this one's not ideal.
It's about 3 k's down the telly track from the south end to a place called Palm Creek. It's quite a big crossing apparently. We're more just gonna have a look down there and see what it's like. We're at our first stop and probably our only stop along the telly track. Look at this. This is Palm Creek. Do you want to take the car down?
No, I think I'll be alright, thanks.
Lovely. Here's someone's bull bar. And look at the track going up the other side. That's snotty as. The creek's not too deep, it's just getting in and out of it. Yep. I think he's good, Bryce. Woohoo! That was an exciting half an hour. We were just heading back to Bramwell Station from Palm Creek on the telly track, and there was some people stuck, so we're not in a rush, so we stopped and snatched them out, and I think Bryce had a pretty good time. He enjoyed himself.
Fun, yeah. It was nice. Yeah, there's some pretty deep little wet ruts, and this isn't even the bad part of the track, and people are getting stuck on, so yeah,
I couldn't imagine what it would be like further up where there's not as much traffic. So
the amount of water and slop and stuff around, it's definitely not worth us going and getting stuck somewhere. Tonight's camp is at Bramwell Station. It's 5 minutes down the road from the old telegraph track. It's really cool. They've got heaps of like shelters and stuff where you can camp. It's got a big bar. They do dinners and stuff here. It's a fantastic little spot and perfect for us tonight.
We left Branwell Station this morning and we did a couple of four-wheel drive tracks towards Gunshot, but it started to get a little bit hectic, so we did turn around and come back out, but we still got some good driving in. Bryce got a bit of a scare a few times. And...
yeah, no, it was good. It was good fun though.
Yeah. We're now at Fruitbat Falls. We've just had some lunch and we're going to go for a swim. There is a big tour bus here, so we're hoping as we're getting in, they're ready to get out.
So the car's a little bit squeaky at the moment. When we got it fixed in ARB, they replaced the leaf liners and one of the leaf liners has fallen out. So we're gonna have to go back to ARB cans and get them to fix it.
Here, I'll show you. It's pretty obvious. So that circle is meant to be in between them leaves.
This is camp for tonight. It's at Elliot Falls National Park. It's actually got Elliot Falls, Twin Falls and the Saucepan. They're all swimming areas, waterfalls that you can hop into. The national park here is really good. It's $6.50 an adult a night. Normally it's really hard to get into, so if you're coming towards peak time, make sure you book it in early. But how nice is this? We've got a huge site. We could have probably 2 cars and a heap of people here. It's really good. They've got toilets here. Yeah.
And this is site number 8.
And this is site number 8. So if you want 8, this is where we are. All to ourselves too. How good.
Yesterday afternoon when we got in, we went to the Saucepan. It was a little bit hard to swim there because it was flowing so fast. So hopefully Elliot Falls isn't pumping as much and we can go for a proper swim. Twin Falls is the best one out of the 3 to swim at. You've got 2 pools, one here which is quite deep, and then you've also got one up the top as well. And it's so fresh, it's not even cold, and it's just a beautiful swimming hole. I'd say if you weren't here just after the wet like we are, you'd probably be able to swim in this bottom pool as well and follow it around, but it's just pushing too hard for us to get down there. Thanks for watching another video. We are going to end this one here at Elliot Falls Campground. Next time we're going to be crossing the Jardine River and heading to the tip.